Guys, Mom Brother Kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is well on their end. Um, so as always, most of the time, we, being that I'm one of the five Omni Geek High Lords, uh, we usually get the news first, and usually we kind of spread that. That's a joke, guys. But no, I'm really one of the Omni Geek High Lords. Yeah, I'm the one from New York. Let's believe that. No, no, I'm just messing with you. But no. Basically, I'm here, guys, because for a long time, guys, we've always heard the rumors, and the we've seen the various women who were supposed to carry on the lasso after Miss Linda Carter took stepped down from the role, right? From names like Lucy Lawless to even Sandra Bullock to Jessica Biel to the most latest one, Gina Carano. Well, unfortunately now, guys, the rumor is true, and the rumor is precise that the godmother of all superheroines will be making her big screen, silver screen debut. And I'm here to give my thoughts on it. And for all those who don't know who that is, I mean, it's Wonder Woman. Uh, and we finally had word of who's going to play it. The actress's name is, she's a former model turned actress. She's been in a lot of the Fast and the Furious series. Her name is Gal uh, Gadot. Gadot. I hope I'm saying her name right. Um, and I hope I didn't butcher her name, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I've seen her in the Fast and Furious, but I just can't remember the scene she was in. That's just how it is. But I must say, yes, she is a very attractive woman. Yes. Now, I'm not gonna come on here and bitch and moan and cry and be like, things like that. I'm gonna look at this from, I'm gonna separate the Omni Geek out and keep just this Chris in. And I'm gonna keep Hurricane out too, so he's not in here either. I hope. Uh, but I'm just here to kind of give my thoughts on it. But then I might bring my Omni Geek personality back in. All right. Now, I will say that yes, she's a very attractive woman. Yes. Um, and I looked at her size, and she's a very tall woman too. She's about 5'9". That's pretty up there. That's pretty good. Um, but as far as I'm concerned, Omni Geek, you can come back in real quick. She's not my choice for Diana. Okay, you get out, man. Thank you. Okay, she's not my choice for Diana. To me, Diana Wonder Woman is the combination of strength, intelligence, and beauty. All that wrapped into one. Correct? Yeah. And to hear that she's going to make her debut in Batman, Superman versus Batman, whatever the hell they're calling this movie, uh, is kind of disappointing to me in a sense because of the fact she's debuting in someone else's movie and not her own. So I have a little problem with that. I have a little bit of a little bit, no, I have a kind of fat problem with that one. But as much as I want to hate on it, I have to stand back and be like, look at it a little logically and be like, okay, why did they choose her and not someone else? What does this actress have that someone else who who may even look more like likenesses of the character, and why not? And also, why debut her in this new movie, this movie, instead of her own? So I look at all those kind of traits. I look at that, and I can't really come up with a distinguishing conclusion to that. You know, like I said, she's not my choice, but I've always liked this saying: you can have the greatest scripts, the greatest writers, but if you don't have the right person to bring those characters to life, it's gonna fail. Now, to me, Henry Cavill sold me on Superman. He is Kal-El, Superman, Clark Kent. Yes, my as much as I'm not a big fan of his, I'm willing to give Ben Affleck a try, give Ben Affleck the benefit of the doubt, and see what he's gonna do differently to the persona of Batman. He says he's gonna stay away from Bale's Batman. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, but with this Miss, I'm just gonna call her GG. Um, I've I'm not really set on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really set to the point of, okay, I can see her as Diana. And see, the other problem is what I've also said is, here's the other point. From looking at some pictures and images of her and things like that, one thing's for sure, she better work her ass off in terms of, I don't care what she has to do, she better pump in the protein and get in shape, hitting whatever, any kind of weight training. She needs to look the part, as also in terms of when she is in presence of Superman and Batman, I don't want her to be looking like she's just the minor character that's there, like, oh, no, when she's standing next to him, she's looking like an equal to the boys, okay? When we see those three, the Trinity, stand together, Wonder Woman is never like in the background, like, well, it's the boys' club, so I'm just gonna back up. No, she's standing right there next to the guys in there. So I want to see that if that's what's going to happen. But the main purpose is she need to work her ass off. She need to get in shape. She need to pump in the protein. I don't care what she needs to do. She better look the part. But once again, it's still that fear for me is because yes, we've only seen her in certain people, and there's probably people that don't even know this woman, don't even know what she's going to deliver. And of course, yes, still, she's debuting in someone else's movie. Why? I have a problem with that. And the other question is, will she be? How will the Wonder Woman costume look? Will she be Wonder Woman? That's the other question. And of course, but then of course, then there's a side of me that is like, you know what? It's about damn time, DC. That's one part of me saying that. That's the straight up geek in me saying that. Like, it's about damn time. But this could be a very big miss. Big, and I know I'm not talking a hit and a miss. This can be a big miss. If she doesn't portray that character, then many of us geeks in the community will have a problem with it. I know it. I know that. That's for damn sure. There's nobody that I cannot say that won't have a problem with it. But yeah, this hit the wave big, guys. And yeah, you probably would have thought I would have came on here and ranted and be like, I hate it. Oh, this is stupid. I'm trying to look at it from a different point of view. A side of me wants to hate it, and the side of me is looking at it like, you know what? I gotta give it a chance. I can't just, just be like, I'm boycotting this movie now for good. You know, I'm giving Ben Affleck as Batman a chance. But as still as there's that part of you, you know what I'm saying? There's still that part of you that still wishes you wasn't in the movie. It should have still just been a Superman movie sequel. And now I'm feeling that Diana doesn't need to be in the movie because A, she should be in her own movie. And that's the side of me that really wants to go all out on this, but I'm not. But I'm willing to give it a try. But to Miss Gigi, girl, you gotta impress me. You got to impress me. You gotta work. You you got this role. This is an iconic role. Many women that are, in my opinion, you're better, could have played this role, should have played this role, and it should have been long overdue. So now, the ball is in your court, and if you don't succeed or give us just a smidget of like us saying she did a fairly decent job, well, Warner Brothers, you just shot yourself in the ass again. So we all got to look at it from that point of view. I'm not saying you have to follow my rules of thinking, but try to look at it in a sense of, well, okay, I'll try, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But definitely believe when I've said she needs to work her, she needs to bulk up, she needs to, and I'm not talking she needs to look superly muscular, but look physically fit, like a well-oiled fitness model or so, that when she's standing next to the boys, they're not just looking at her, stand back, lady. Let us do this. No, she is like how they portray her on the shows in a sense, and how they've been doing her since the 1940s. Just That's just the way it is, and that's all I gotta say. And that's all I got to say about that. But other than that, guys, uh, I want to hear your input. As always, you know me. I'm always open to input. I love input. Just bring it. And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love. Stay tuned. Keep it real, guys. As always, I'll catch you on the flip flop. You guys take care.